All right, how's it? Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Kumu Keale here. We're going to demonstrate how to cook or how to clean a kalo. As you can see, there's 5 right here. They're still pretty hot right out of the pot. And normally we'll keep them inside of a thermos so that they stay good and hot, even as we come to the cleaning part. Okay, we're going to clean and we're going to take the ili off. And we're going to take these skins off. So it's called IHI. We're going to IHI this ili. So we're going to clean these, and I'll show you how to scrape them with a butter knife. I have a clean butter knife, clean bucket, clean water inside. The bucket is clean inside and out. And of course, my hands are clean. In the kalo world, we say in making pa'iai or in mixing poi or in any stage, we wash our hands. Okay? So you can call, Uncle Kanyala taught us this. He's Uncle Wash Hands. So wash your hands often. Okay? So make sure you do that and make sure your hands are good and clean. What you're going to do, and right here actually, after we clean, we'll be putting everything inside of this small igloo. That'll keep them warm, because you want it warm for when you cook the kalo or when you pound the kalo. Okay, we make pa'iai. So we got a knife in here, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start out just by peeling my hand. Okay, you can see how easy once it's cooked. That's why you don't really want to spend a lot of time. Don't take the time to cut and peel before, unless that's your way. Unless your family has always done it that way, then go ahead. I don't do it because look at how fast this cleans up. And so here we are. We're ready to actually start using a knife. You want to take as much of this off. So you have this purple on here. That is what is not starch anymore. It's begun to turn to sugar. Okay? So in order to make pa'iai, you want to make sure all that's off. All these little black spots from the skin that are left over after you peel by hand, those have to come off. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. So I take this knife. Now it has the regular sharp side, which is not too sharp because it's a butter knife. And then you have the back side of the blade. This is actually pretty blunt. Okay, you want to use the blunt side. Don't use the sharp side. Use the blunt side. We're going to take it. We're going to do just like this. We're going to wipe off, or we're going to ihi. Okay, all the sugar. And as you can see, underneath that is getting a little more white. Okay, some more. That's the starch is white. Sugar is purple. Yeah, so we want to get all that purple off. Okay, when it's really hot. Right now, this is not super hot. It's warm. It's just right for pounding. So we're going to be doing that soon. That'll be in tomorrow's video. Okay, so we're going to go take this off, take that off. Okay, we're going to scrape that, scrape some more. Okay, we're going to get all of this purple off. Okay, and I'm putting it here in a bucket. This is called, when we're done, you don't have to throw this out. But you don't want to have this in the poi. You don't want sugar in your pa'iai because it'll cause acceleration of the ripening process, which means it becomes, from sugar, it becomes what? Sour. Okay? So we want to make sure we got all that sour, that sugar that can turn things sour. I'm going to cut that off. Okay? Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, that's looking really good. I'm going to take the end, I'll cut that off, and then I'll cut this end as well. Okay, and that's kind of ready to go. See, I see a little more purple right there. We'll take that off. Okay, and that can go in a bucket. Boom. That's one. Okay, I'll do it again. Peel by hand. Peel by hand. Much faster again than peeling ahead of time or before you cook. Just cook it with the skin on top. Break that off, tear that off, because we're going to get that end off. Then we're going to, again, clean. Again, going from the purple, take all that purple off, to white, okay, or light. Very fair, okay. Just clean that off. Right here, clean, get all that purple out of there. That sugar, ko'ena, you can eat it. You can fry it. You can add it to pancake batter, waffle batter. You can make poi pancakes with it. It's broken down, it's sweet already, which is that thing you really like inside of a pancake, yeah? I don't know if you like your pancakes sweet or savory. My saying is, I don't know why you're going to have it savory if it's a pancake, because you're going to put syrup on it, all that stuff, okay? Or jam or jelly or, you know, guava jelly. Okay, this guy's ready. Get all that purple off. Boom, boom. Oh, there's more right there, okay? Get that off. Then you have the solid starch. Cut it in half. Last one we didn't need to do because it was a little bit small. And there you go. Take that, throw them inside. Okay, got another one here. Gonna peel that by hand. Okay, so there we go. Got most of that peeled. And I'm gonna take more off. Just like that. All that purple. Actually, let's get this. Cut that end. Get this soft part. Anything that's soft is turning to sugar. Okay? So, alright. Get that purple off. Get as much of that off as you can. Actually, you want to get all the purple off. Okay? So, that was a big chunk. Probably didn't need to go down that far real fast. Alright. Turn it this way. I always just kind of use the back of the blade and I pull it toward me, yeah? You don't ever want to put a knife, a sharp edge, towards you. You always want to, right? That's kind of a rule of being around knives. Sharp edge, away, yeah? But when you use the blunt back of a butter knife, there's nothing to fear. You can pull it towards you, get it all off, get that sugar off. You want that sugar out. Okay, a little spot right there. Got that out. I'll take this, cut them. Oh, got some skin on it. Okay. Alright, that's good. It's going in there. Alright. So, again, here's another one of these. Take the skin off by hand. Alright. There you go. Get as much of that off as you can. I'm just pulling that bottom off because look how soft it is. Alright. So, I'm going to do this. Alright. So, get my hands clean a little bit. Go around, get the purple off. Okay? Get that sugar off because that sugar, you don't want it in there. It'll spoil. It'll actually first, it'll sweeten everything else. It's not sweet. It'll turn your starch into sugar. Sugar rots. Okay? It's still good to eat in a lot of cases, but you know, you let it go for too long and it'll become rotten and it's not going to smell good, it's not going to taste good, and sometimes there's people that will use that anyway and other things. Okay, we're not here to talk about that right now, but I'm trying to clean as much of this off as I can. Get the purple off. Okay, this is our fourth corn. It takes a little bit of time. You should probably, I would say, do this for any part of what you're going to do with the kalo that you pick up here, okay? And that kalo will be right here. You can pick it up here this morning or tomorrow, okay? Kamali'i for class. Go get it at home, just how we showed. And there you go, okay? I'm gonna stop at 4 because I think that's a good number anyway. We got 5, but this looks good. Oh. There's a piece of skin. I don't want that on there. I'll get that sugar off, okay? As much of that sugar off as I can. If it's soft, you don't want that, okay? So, I'm going to stop right here at 4. Put that guy in there. And I'll clean this other one off video. But look at this, all right? All this. What are we going to do with this? Well, one really cool thing is when you're growing taro, you never waste any of this, okay? Watch this. To my right, which is to left of the screen, I'm going to just toss this right into my malo where I'm growing. You can do this where you're growing as well. So I'm going to toss it just like that. I got a sink over here. You can't see it, but I'm using it anyway. Washing my hands because that's what we do. we'll wash our hands. All right. Thank you, Kamali'i. Next step, making pa'iai, pounding that poi. Have a great day. Kumu Keale here. Aloha.